What's going on, world? It's your boy Bryant Byrd, aka Bird Flies High, and in this video I'm going to be explaining why you shouldn't do Forex. So let's talk about it, man. Forex is a hot commodity right now. Forex is short for foreign exchange, and it is absolutely fuego right now. I'm talking about, I see it all over social media, up and down my timeline. And if you're new and you're looking to start multiplying your income through the foreign exchange, what you need to know is, if you're somebody who's greedy, I probably wouldn't get involved. If you're somebody who gets emotionally attached to a certain amount of things, especially money, especially when you lose money, I probably wouldn't get involved. And I'm just giving you that advice because when I very first got involved, I had greedy tendencies. I remember the first time I made enough money where it was equivalent to working an 8 to 10 hour, shift, right? I said, you know what? I'm going to take that money and go back in. And when I did that, I lost everything because I got greedy. And I had a mentor tell me, hey, Bird, you made enough for the day and it was equivalent to a shift. You used to work at a warehouse that you hated. Now you did that from the comfort of your home, on your smartphone, on your laptop. Why would you risk that money when you were in profit for the day? You should have just cut your ties and then, got emotionally attached from Forex. Put your emotions and your actions on other things and just, get refreshed and start over clean the next day. And I was like, you know what? Wow, I should have did that. And this person was a 6-7 figure trader. So I took his advice and it worked. Not only that, but I was getting emotionally tied to certain currency pairs, and getting upset when they weren't doing the things that they did for me in the past. You cannot get emotionally attached to a certain currency pair because the market is going to do what the market is going to do. You're not the only retail trader in the world trying to trade, and then you have some other big time players like the central banks and like the commercial banks, so on and so forth, who are also manipulating and have a very, very big reason why the market is doing what the market is doing. But with that being said, Forex changed my life completely. If you're looking anew, I highly advise it. You just need to get with the right mentor. You need to get with the right people who are going to help you get set up, because it's not just about putting money from your bank account, transferring it to a broker account, and then plugging in some numbers on your MetaTrader 4 app. You know what I'm saying? I've heard people that told me that that's all they thought it was. You cannot just get some signals and plug them in and make money. You can make money from doing that, but I highly advise that you continue to educate yourself properly on how to do it yourself instead of just taking trade signals. But hey, that's just me. But yeah, I used to work at 9 to 5, right? Struggling, man, just to make ends meet. I'm a father, and it got to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, man. I want more for my life. I know there's other things out there. But the crazy part was, just to give you a little quick story, I was playing semi-pro ball, right? And I had a good friend of mine hit me up. I have a lot of respect for this gentleman, right? He hit me up and he very first told me about Forex. And I was sitting there like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm focused on other things right now. Making excuses because I had some time. I was playing ball, but I had time to actually learn how to multiply my income. But it was just, I didn't want to do it at that time. And you all know when you don't want to do something, you just don't want to do it. A year and some change went by, and I was looking at his Instagram. I'm scrolling through his feed. I'm like, yo, this dude's life just completely turned up, because I remember when he was homeless. So I have a ton of respect and love for this dude. He's still my brother to this day. I reached out to him and I was just like, yo, is this from the Forex thing you're talking about? Because he had hit like $1 million, right? And I was just like, and he was like, yeah. So I never forget, man, flew out to Miami, sat down with him, and he just showed me the ins and outs. And I was like, you know what? This is something that I want to do forever. Because once you learn this skill set, nobody can take it away from you. And you see what's going on in the world today. Forced to stay home, you gotta wear a mask, this, that, and the third, and technology is right in front of your face. You're on your phone and your laptop all day long. Why not get paid to do it? So for me, it was a no-brainer. I just wish I would have did it sooner, right? I just wish I would have did it sooner, because then maybe I would have been a step ahead of the game. But you know, your timing is your timing. My timing is my timing. I'm grateful that I'm in now because, you know, I have my own office. I'm able to have time freedom. I'm able to do what I want, when I want, go where I want, when I want, you know what I mean? And it's just a blessing, man. And for anybody out there, it's possible, you're possible. And don't let nobody tell you that this is something that you can't do. It's too difficult, and I wouldn't advise you do that. I had a lady the other day hit me up on my social media, right? She was like, hey, I would love to learn. Can we connect? Can we set up a strategy session where you could show me how this works? And I said, of course. We got on the phone, we talked, I showed her everything, right? And then she was like, wow, this is amazing, but I think I should talk to my financial advisor about this first. And I was like, okay, well, you want to talk to your financial advisor about that? That's something that you do and feel comfortable with doing, then do that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, your financial advisor doesn't make the income. Most financial advisors don't make the income that you want. So I wouldn't take that much advice from that person. Not knocking financial advisors because they are, you know, we need them in the world, right? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is she reached out to me because she knew I had experience in it, but then she wanted to reach back to her financial advisor to see if he was going to advise her if she should do it or not. And most times financial advisors are going to tell you not to do anything. They're going to tell you to play it safe. Now, most wealthy people take risks. They're optimistic, right? And that was something that I had to learn coming into this industry, is that, you know, risk takers really are the money makers, right? I've taken risks, I've lost money. I've taken risks and I've made more money. So at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself this question: are you a risk taker? Are you willing to be a risk taker? If you're not one now, are you optimistic? And if you're not, are you willing to learn how to be optimistic? Because those are the people that win in life. But besides that, I have a ton of value that I want to give you, and I want to cut this video off short so you can continue on with your day. Just wanted to come on here, share my story, and share with you why you shouldn't do Forex if you don't learn learn these key principles that we talked about earlier, right? There's also about 3 to 4 things that I make sure that I set up every single day before I even enter a trade, right? So if you're looking to do Forex, if you haven't found a mentor, I will be that mentor for you. I will show you what I've learned, what I'm continuing to learn, and also I'll get you plugged in with the people that I'm working with, who are just as amazing as I am, and some even do it a little bit better. And the crazy part is I got them involved. Everybody's learning curve is different. But with that being said, click the link below or wherever you're seeing it on whatever channel, whatever platform you're watching, and we can set up a free 15-minute strategy session, right? Where we can hop on Zoom and I can show you exactly how to do this the right way. Until next time, your boy Bird is out. I hope you maximize your lifestyle and you are possible. Just remember that you are possible.